What is going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning into another edition of On the Road to Victory. I am your host, Jimmy Smith, and I hope you're all having yourselves a great Saturday. We are here, week 15, for the practice squad elevations. My God, can you believe it's week 15 already? Lord help us. But I hope you're all having yourselves a great weekend. Appreciate you taking the time. Hopefully you've been catching up with all the stuff throughout the week, talking about some football. I saw a bunch of the Eagles, like content creators and stuff. I saw one today, and it was like, "All right, baby, let's switch it up and start talking some football, baby." And I was like, "Holy shit! It is Saturday, and you are just now talking about the game. Like you've literally been stuck by the media talking about Jalen Hurts, AJ Brown, how you hate everybody." And I've got this one. I told you guys last night about it. I got this one new Eagles fan, and they are just losing their mind that the Eagles are doing so well on defense, and they, swore the season was over in week one, and I just keep copying and pasting. And let me tell you, we've got these new fans, casual fans, the Philly media shook. They are done for, dude. They saw their first little glimpse. Oh my God, they struggled a little bit with the Panthers. Yeah, I knew it. Everybody sucks. They are shook, and for good reason. This Eagles team about to whoop up on them Steelers, about to show the world why they shouldn't have jumped ship so quickly. And we look for all those little bitch-ass bandwagon fans to jump right back on board. So I'm looking forward to it. I don't know if you're looking forward to it, but I love watching them bend the knee. It is truly something special to watch everyone have to repeat everything that we've been talking about. So let's watch them do the little dance we told them they would. But we're going to get ready for this game as we always do. We talk football in these parts. So while they're trying to catch up on who players are, what's going on, you've been caught up all week as to who this opponent is, everything going on with the injuries for both teams, the top matchups, all the things you need to know, their standings, their stats, all that great stuff. We've been talking about it, but this is the final show before game day where we get to know who they elevate, any roster moves they made, and then we look at the updated depth chart. So let's do that right now. Again, appreciate you all taking the time, hitting that like button, sharing, subscribing. All that stuff really means the world. But let's jump into this. Let's talk about the Philadelphia Eagles first and foremost. They have one elevation for this game, and they did also downgrade Johnny Wilson. So we'll take a look at the depth chart that will be added in. But Khari Blasingame is elevated again for this game. So the Eagles do have a fullback, and we talked about this. Probably get a few snaps at fullback, play some special teams, and that is exactly what we saw last week. So maybe he gets a couple more. But look, he'll have a small, role on this team, but an important one. So best of luck to him. Hopefully he kicks some ass this week and then next week, and maybe he gets, a break in the final week, and then you can kind of just cheat with not putting him on the active roster and just elevate him throughout the playoffs all the way to a Super Bowl. So let's take a look at the updated depth chart now. This is the IR for the Eagles. So these are the players you will not see on this depth chart, but this is all the guys. Bradbury, Clark, still there. Byron Young, still there, but most recently adding Goddard, Graham, Huff, Van Sumeren. So you will not see these guys on this list. But as you can see, Khari Blasingame added in there at fullback. So we got ourselves a fullback. Everyone else in the starting department, good to go here. Obviously, Goddard still on IR, as you just saw. So Calcaterra, tight end 1. Johnny Wilson, now questionable for this game with that illness. Britton Covey already out. So Ainias Smith, your fourth wide receiver. So look, the Eagles feel comfortable with those four, or they feel comfortable with Johnny Wilson being able to play this game. We'll see, but they didn't elevate a wide receiver. So this is the room they have for the game. And then the defense, Sidney Brown back, Reed Blankenship back, everybody healthy, good to go there. And let the new casual fans all sleep on this defense. I promise you, they're the best defense in the NFL. And I said it before the season started for a reason. And I promise you, they will all be the biggest fans soon enough. Now, the special teams, Britton Covey out. I don't like our stud rookie nickel cornerback, Cooper DeJean. I don't want him taking the place of Britton Covey there. Ainias Smith, maybe he could get some work there, as Isaiah Rodgers has done it. So you've got some options there, punt returner without Covey. But look, one of the reasons, I had Cooper DeJean as the player I wanted in this draft the most was because of his versatility, not only on the defensive side of the ball, but his ability to return the ball. Now, we talked about it. If he's starting on defense, don't want to see him returning. And that is exactly what we got. And I love him as a returner, and maybe he breaks one for a touchdown in this game. But I just want to see him healthy for a very long future here as, a superstar for the Philadelphia Eagles. So that's what's going on with the Birds. That's the moves that have been made. Now let's take a gander at the Steelers. And as of this moment, past 5 o'clock, the Steelers, not sure if they're just a poorly run organization, a lot of those in the NFL, or they just don't have anyone that they're elevating. But I don't have time to wait for that kind of stuff. We get this in a lot of weeks, and it's pretty sad. We live in a world where, entitled people just get given all these jobs, and they're just really bad at them. And, I could do pretty much every job as one person that like 70 of these people on these teams, departments do. It's embarrassing. I don't know what we're doing, why we allow people that don't know football to talk about it or do, act like experts or put them in charge of giving information, because I hate having to wait and I hate making you guys wait for information like this. So if we could just start hiring people that actually know how to do jobs and do them well, that'd be great. Until then, we'll just keep having to listen to these lards that don't know anything and just, my mom told me. Well, that's great, man. Tell her to put some Hot Pockets in and go back to bed. Now, you've got the IR for the Steelers here. They just took off Montravius Adams, and he is now, we talked about him if you've been watching these shows, he was questionable for this game. So now he's active. He's on the roster, good to go. Calvin Anderson, on the other hand, he was just listed as questionable. He is now added to the IR. So he takes his place. You can see all the rest of the guys, bunch of rookies, Fontenot, Lee, Watts, Wilson, a lot of guys on this IR. So you will not see them on their depth chart if you're wondering where they are. But again, did not see their elevation. So it is what it is. But now they don't have a backup tackle. Spencer Anderson could play a little bit, I guess. But Max Sharping has dabbled there. But so they don't have any depth there. Maybe they will elevate someone. Not sure. I can comment down below if I do see something then. But important news there, George Pickens is out. They got a bunch of receivers there, so don't need to elevate anyone. But that is a very key injury, that one loss for them on offense. And then on defense, you lose Larry Ogunjobi for this game. But, you've got Lowry and Loudermilk there. Now you have Montravius Adams, another nose tackle to pair with Keanu Benton. And look, this team, one of the best defenses in the league. And they're going to be without Deshaun Elliott, but DeMonte Kazee will be that next guy for them. So you can see the injuries and the moves that have been made. So now Adams on the active roster there. And then the special teams, everyone good to go there. So that's all the information you need to know. Maybe the Steelers will give us more information, and I'll let you know what that is down below in the comments. But if not, that's it. So if you have any thoughts, any questions, anything on your mind, you want to let me know how you feel about the game. You got an MVP. You've got a score prediction. Whatever's on your mind, I'd love to hear from you. But tomorrow I will be back, and we will have the pregame show. It's going to be around 11 o'clock tomorrow. I'm hoping to do that. I will be going over to my uncle's to watch the game with some family tomorrow. So going to be on the road. Won't be able to do it like right before the game with the inactives and stuff. But we're going to get pumped up. We're going to get ready to run through some walls. We got ourselves a little PA Bowl going down, baby. And I'm ready to watch the better team win this game. That being the Philadelphia Eagles. So let me know how you're feeling about it. You have any thoughts on Blossom game or anything else going on with either of these teams? Love to hear from you. If you got anything from this video, do me a favor. Hit that like button. Share this bad boy. Subscribe and join the family. But until next time, I'm Jimmy Smith, and this is On the Road to Victory. You all stay safe out there, and as always, go Birds!